Hello, my dear students. Welcome to a world where numbers come alive and problem solving becomes fun. So, get ready to sharpen your skills, think creatively, and most importantly, enjoy the journey of learning decimals. So, today we are going to see a new subtopic which is called as dividing a decimal by 10, 100 and 1000. Now, dividing a decimal by multiples of 10 requires shifting of decimals. Now in the previous session what we saw, multiplying a decimal by what? 10, 100 and 1000. So there you had different method. Like if a decimal is multiplied by 10, what we should do? The decimal point shifts one place to the right. One place to the right in multiplication of decimal by 10. Now in this, if a decimal number is divided, decimal number is divided by 10, the decimal point shifts one place. How many place? One place to the left. Very, very important. Like if a decimal number, let's take one example, 64, that is 64.81 divided by 10. Is this clear? Now, what does the method say? If a decimal number is divided by 10, what is the decimal number over here? 64.81 is divided by 10. The decimal point, where is the decimal point? 64.81 divided by 10. The decimal point shifts one place to the left. One place to the left. It means the point will come in between 6 and 4. So your final answer is what? 6.481. Okay, so this was your first method to find what? To find the decimal number when it is divided by 10. Let's go to the next page. Now, if a decimal number is divided by 100. If it is divided by 100, the decimal point shifts two places. Why two places? Because it is divided by 100, two zeros. So two places to the left, to the left. Now in multiplication, what we learnt in the previous class, if a decimal number is multiplied by 100, the decimal point shifts two places to the right. So here the decimal number is divided by 100, so you have to move two places to the left. Let's see one example. Divide 64.81 divided by 100. Divided by 100. So just see how to do. 81. Okay. Now, what is your decimal number over here? 64.81. Now it is divided by what? It is divided by 100. Now this decimal point has to be shifted from left hand side to two places, that is 1 2. So your point will come over here. So your final answer is what? 0.6481 is your final answer. So if a decimal number is divided by 100, this decimal point shifts, it has to be shifted two places. Why two places? Because you have two zeros towards the left. If a decimal number is divided by 1000, it means three zeros, okay? Then the decimal point shifts three places. How many places? Three places to the left. In multiplication of decimal, what did we learn? If a decimal is multiplied by 100, that time the decimal point shifts three places to the right. Now here the decimal number is divided by 1000, so the decimal point shifts three places to the left. Now let's see one example. 64.81 divided by 1000. 6481. Okay, how many zeros you have? Three zeros. And what is your decimal number? 64.81. If it is divided by 1000, the decimal point shifts how many places? 1 2 3. Where you have put the arrow, that is your decimal point, and here you don't have any digit. It means it is considered as 0. Here you have to write the digit 0. So your final answer is 0.06481. So with these three methods, we can find how to divide a decimal by 10, 100 and 1000 mentally, that is by mental math. Now let's switch to the next page. The question says divide, or they can also give it as find the quotient. Find the quotient. Now see the first question. 64.81 divided by 10. So first and foremost, what I should do? Just tell me. The decimal number is 64.81. It is divided by 10. So 64.81. The decimal point shifts one place to the left. One place. So your answer is 6.481. Let's go to the second sum. 271, that is 271 divided by 1000. Solution. When you see this 271, it is a whole number. You don't have fractional part. So can I write this as 0.0? Yes. Divide by 1000. So now there is no confusion in the question. Now what have you learned with these three zeros? If a decimal number is divided by 1000, the decimal point, so 271.0, the decimal point shifts three places. 1, 2, 3. Shifts three places to the left. So your final answer is what? 2710. That is nothing but 0.271. 0.271. If you want, you can recheck your answer by another method. 271 divided by 1000. Correct? It means 271 divided by 1000. 0.271. In this way you can recheck your answer also by another method. Let's switch to the next page. Next question. They may even ask the question as divide or find the quotient. 899 divided by 10. Now solution. 899.0 because we don't have fractional part, right? So I have written the question as what? 899.0. Now we know the first method or the steps to remember or the points to remember while dividing a decimal by 10, 100 and 1000. So if a decimal number is divided by 10, if it is divided by 10, the decimal point shifts one place to the left. So your answer is what? 89.9. Okay, you can recheck this by another method. 89 divided by 10. 899 is the dividend, 10 is a divisor. So 899 divided by 10, it means 89.9. Your answer is correct. If you want, you can recheck, otherwise it's okay. Let's switch to the next question. 46.2 divided by 10. So 46.2 divided by 10. The decimal number is 46.2. It is divided by 10. It means what? The decimal point shifts only one place to the left. It means your answer is 4.62. If you want, you can recheck this sum also. 46.2 divided by 10. How will you do? Please tell me. So 46.2 upon 10. You can remove this decimal also. So 462 divided by 100. So your final answer is what? 4.62, which you may learn and you will learn in higher classes also. Okay, so please understand, and in case if you have any doubt, anyhow you have my email ID. You can ask any query anytime. I will be available 24/7. Let's switch to the next page. The question says again what? Find the quotient. 878 divided by 1000. Second question is 163 divided by 100. Third one is what? 94.4 divided by 100. And the last question is what? 8.2 divided by 100. Let's see how to do. So here how will I solve? You can write solution over here. Solution. You can write, you can solve with steps also, no problem. So 878.0 divided by 1000. So your decimal number is what? 878.0. It means what? If a decimal number is divided by 1000, if a decimal number is divided by 1000, what is the rule? The rule is the decimal point shifts 3 places to the left. 1, 2, 3. So your answer is what? 0.878. Now let's see the next question. 163. It means 163.0 divided by 100. 1, 2. So your final answer is what? 1.63. You can even write 1.630, which is same as 1.63. So for this your question is 94.4 divided by 100. So you have decimal number as 94.4. Here whole number is 94 and fractional part is 4, that is 0.4. Now if a decimal number is divided by 100, the decimal point shifts 2 places. 1, 2 shifts 2 places to the left. So your final answer is what? 0.944. Previously, how do we read this? We read it as 94.4. The moment the decimal point is shifted to the left, it is read as 0.944. Now let's see the last question. 8.2 divided by 100. So 8 is a whole number, 2 is the fractional part, decimal part, 0.2. Now for this we know which step has to be remembered or which point has to be remembered. If a decimal number is divided by 100, what we should do? The decimal point shifts 2 places. 1, 2. It shifts 2 places. So here you will have point and here no digit is there, means it is considered as 0. So your final answer is what? 082. Now if you want, you can recheck this particular sum. recheck. So 8.2 divided by 100, it means 8.2 divided by 100, it means what? 82 divided by 1000. So your final answer is 0.082, which you will learn in higher class also. Now let's switch to the next page. Now some assignments are given to you so that you can practice at home, and in case if you have any doubt, please feel free to ask me anytime. Okay, so assignment is find the missing numbers. Fill in the blanks, that is dash divided by 100 equals 4.58. 637 divided by what is 6.37. 422 divided by what is 4.22. Dash divided by 100 equals 6.26. 898 divided by dash is 89.8. 672 divided by what is 67.2. So that's all for today's class. Keep practicing, stay curious, and don't be afraid to make mistakes, because you know they are a part of learning, right? And if you have thoroughly enjoyed this lesson, please like and subscribe my channel. And don't forget to share what you learned with friends, your parents, your relatives, everyone. I'll see you in the next class. And in the next class, do you know what are we going to learn? Any guess? Yes, division of a decimal by another decimal, which is the most important topic I can say in decimal chapter. Thank you. Bye-bye.